Okay, guys, so let's say, for example, you're getting ready to start presenting. You're going to go over here on the top right-hand corner where it says Start Lesson with the PearDeck add-on, not where it says Present with Google Slides. If you do that, you won't have access to the PearDeck add-ons. So make sure you click Start Lesson. When you do so, it's going to give you two options. It's going to give you instructor paced or student paced. Think of it this way: synchronous, asynchronous, right? Instructor pace is synchronous, meaning that you dictate how long they stay on the slides and you're the one controlling it. And student pace means that they're going through it on their own, they're answering it on their own. And yes, you can monitor them. I'll show you how. So let's click on instructor pace. What will happen is it'll bring you to this screen, right? This is what the kids see. This is what we're all familiar with. You go to joinpd.com. It's going to prompt them for this code. They input that code and boom, they're in the presentation with you. Makes sense? Pretty simple. What you're going to do is you're going to go to peardeck.com/dash. What that looks like is this: peardeck.com, sorry, I misspelled, .com/dash, just like so. Okay, it's going to take you to a dashboard once you sign in with the same account, your McAllen ISD account that you're presenting with here. Okay, it's going to tell you this. Well, here's the code of the presentation that you're using. All you do is make sure that it's the right code. It is. I'm going to click close join code, and here I am, and it tells me I'm waiting for responses in real time. Okay, so that means as the kids are going through with you, this with you, they can put their responses. You can monitor them, encourage them to use their McAllen ISD accounts because that leaves their first and last name, their full name. If you don't do that, they're going to end up with some weirdo like email account. And you're not going to know what kid it is, and you don't want to do that. Okay, but it's real simple to use. So here you're in charge, right? If you look down here, it says that you're presenting. You can click on show responses. That means that on the screen, on their screen, when you click on that, it's going to show their responses that they're putting. Of course, I can hide the response and go back to this main slide. The lock screens means that I can lock their screens. If I lock it, that means they don't have access to it anymore. It'll come up, it'll be like it off black and it'll say locked, okay? You can set a timer on that by clicking on the up arrow here. Sorry, holding it down, like hold it for a while, click it, hold it, and you can set a timer and it'll lock it by itself. You can ask a new question as you go. You can end the session, or using these three, you can turn on student pace. So let's say I turn on student pace. Okay, so let's say I turn on student paced. What that means is the kids are going to be navigating through the slides on their own. Okay, what's it called? And you have a couple of options here, so you can monitor them. And what I'll do is on this bottom right hand corner or throughout these, it'll show like a little figure of a person, and it'll have their name linked to it. And I'll tell you what kid is on what slide, and you can always click on that slide and see what they're responding. So yeah, when the kids are done. All right, once you're all done, let's say at 4:15 the bell rings, you left this on all day. I'm going to put stop student paste. I'm going to click on end this session, right? When I end the session, it's going to close it out. I can label it, okay, this was my second period class or my third period class or whatever. So let's say, and this I'm going to call it practice, right? I'm going to save an end session. It'll ask you to publish takeaways. What that means is that essentially you can release all the answers to the kids, and the kids will get them, and then they'll have them for notes. So that's always an option for you, okay? But it's real simple to use. You can always gather all their stuff on there, all their answers on there, and you can see who answered.